Alright, so I'm coming up upon the trailhead for the tri-state hike. So psyched to do this hike. I am doing it solo. I hadn't really planned to do it solo, but that's just the way it worked out. Here we go, man. And here's the trailhead right here. Buck Hill Management Area, Fish and Wildlife. I do not have a trail map, so hopefully I can get through this, come back alive here. Alright, let's do this. So I'm about 10 minutes into my hike and already starting to find some really beautiful things out here. Trail's nice and wide open. It is absolutely pretty out here. Check this out. Gonna head back onto the main trail. Alright, heading back onto the main trail here. So far it's a pretty good hike. I am getting attacked by bugs like mercilessly. I've never been in a forest where I've seen so many bugs. It's a little crazy, but nonetheless, I'm gonna keep trekking. Got all sorts of forks and turns and winds. I have no map, so I really have no clue where I'm going. Hopefully there's some sort of trail markers here. See some yellow dots. There's another yellow dot there. I'll take a walk over here, see if there's any markers. I don't see any markers here, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that the yellow markers are for the Tri-State Trail. Well, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of stupid of me to come out here solo with absolutely no map. Did very little research on this trail. Really the only thing that I know is that it traverses through Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. It's really all the information that I have. Coming up upon this wide open area here. This is awesome. Yeah, so far I think I'm only about 15 minutes into this hike, and I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen in this short period of time. Look at that. It's awesome. Let's trek on. Alright. I'm entering very woodsy area. It's definitely big time pine forest. It's very dense. Trail's pretty clear. Little rocks here and there. Kind of narrow, kind of windy, but it is definitely pine wood, woodsy, and a little dense out here. So I'm gonna try and trek through here. As I said before, I've never ever hiked in a forest or a reservation that had this much bugs in it. It's a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna keep trekking on, but these bugs are annoying the hell out of me. Coming up upon a three-way here. Get a yellow marker on the tree right there, which I'm hoping is the Tri-State Trail. Got a trail going that way, and also a trail going that way. I did mark an arrow right there, so I know to go back that way on that trail. Here we go. Another yellow marker. Well, it is very windy. It is a little dense, but the trail is clearly marked with yellow dots, so not too bad so far. I think it'd be pretty hard to get lost as long as those yellow dots stay consistent. Unfortunately, on a lot of these hikes, the trail markers do tend to either get scraped off or fade away, and they don't get replaced. So it's looking so far like it is very, very well marked. There's another yellow dot right there in the tree. So yeah, I am confident that that I'll be able to trek through every state: Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts. I think I'll make it through here. Whoa, what the hell was that? Yeah, I am in a wildlife preserve, refuge, whatever you want to call it, so there are some animals out here. There's definitely some wildlife out here. So hopefully we can catch something. Not catch something physically, but catch something on film. So far, it's basically just dense forest. Well, I'm a little confused here. I'm at a four-way, I've got a yellow marker on that tree, and we've got a yellow marker on this tree. So I really don't know what the fuck's going on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight and hope that that marker leads me to where I'm going. And still, the bugs are killing me. Absolutely horrendous. I've never seen so many bugs in my whole life. I've got about 3 layers of bug spray on, and it's not fucking doing anything. On a lighter note, got some cool rock walls here. It's really, really nice. Really, really cool. Another yellow marker. Onward we go. Alright, coming up upon some trail markers here. Mid-State Trail, 1985. Not really sure what the NH stands for. We're not in New Hampshire. We are in Rhode Island. I got some blue markers here. To Wallam Lake Park, which I have no idea what that is. Did not read about that before I came here. On the right here, we have blue markers. And this sign says North Starting Point, North-South Trail, 78 miles to Atlantic Ocean. Okay. So it's decision time, and I think I'm going to go ahead and stay on the yellow marked trail. Guess I'm going to Wallam Park. Well, I do have to say this. The bugs are killing me and everything, but out of all the hiking that I've done in the past couple of years, the Tri-State Trail is probably the best marked, it's the most well-marked trail that I've ever been on so far. So that is a positive thing. Got a lot of cool little rock walls. Mostly so far, it's just been hiking through dense woods, really not much to see, not much to film, not much water, no mountains, anything like that. Pretty much just dense woods. Well, as I said before, this is definitely one of the best marked trails that I've ever been on. There's markers all over the place here. Go ahead and see what this one says. I guess that's the sign to lead you to Wallam Lake Park, which goes that way. Got here Coffee House Loop, 2.2 miles. And I guess Coffee House Loop is part of the Mid-State Trail, so I'm going to go ahead and traverse and continue on the Mid-State Trail. And I should be in Connecticut pretty soon. Trek it on. It's kind of neat. Got a lot of little wooden bridges and stuff like that. Gives it some character. Got a coffee house loop right here. It's a blue marker. I'm going to go ahead and stay on the yellow markers. And there's a sign clearly stating that I am on the Mid-State Trail. Heading on to Grand Trunk Trail, yellow markers. Not really sure when I'm going to be heading into Connecticut. I'm not sure if there's any markers telling me, you know, entering Connecticut, entering Rhode Island, entering Massachusetts, or whatever. I've yet to see that. I don't know. Just keep walking and see what's coming next. Interesting. So, the Tri-State Trail. Bugs and dense forest. That's it. I've been walking probably about 5 miles, and really there's not much to see. So I'm taking a break here. There's really no areas to sit and chill. Eating my Sweet Baby Ray's Chipotle beef jerky, good stuff. And really just not a very exciting hike at all. Hopefully there's actually stuff to see up ahead. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and turn back. It's probably one of the most boring hikes I've ever done. Why I'm filming it, I have no idea. Well, heading into Douglas State Forest. It's looking like I'm in Massachusetts now, from Rhode Island. This is the trail. And heading into Webster State Forest, Massachusetts. Well, so far, Webster State Forest is pretty much more of the same. Bugs, dense forest, pretty much no scenery to see whatsoever. Pretty much the only reason that I would ever hike this trail again is to say, look at me, I hiked through 3 states, but other than that, this is probably one of the most boring hikes I've ever done. It is what it is. Coming up upon a bridle, it's not a bridle trail, it's ridge trail. I see absolutely no markers telling me that I'm still on the Tri-State Trail. I'm gonna walk up here and see if I can find a marker. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and just head back. Head back to the truck, I guess. Let's go ahead and check this out up here. Coming up upon some trail signs, got Ridge Trail, Wallace Pond Loop Trail. I think I'm needing to see some water or something other than trees and bugs and trails. I'm gonna go ahead and take Wallace Pond. Maybe there's actually a pond up this way. Let's check it out. Nice wide open trail though. Total pine forest. It is definitely beautiful. Not sure if this is the pond or the lake that was stated on the sign, but that's it. Alright. Well, I think it's time to head back. I got oh, what the fuck. As I was saying, I think it's probably time to head back. I've got about a 5-mile jaunt through bugs and dense forest to get back to my truck, and then about an hour drive back to Massachusetts, Fall River. So, out of all the areas of the Tri-State Trail, this is probably the most interesting one, albeit not very interesting, but for this particular hike, this is pretty much the most interesting part. Little hike through the rocks. Big boulders. Now I am heading back. Like I said, I've got about a 5-mile hike back. My back's hurting pretty bad. Well, heading back to the truck, I'm trying to make an extremely fast pace back. As you notice, it's starting to get dark, and the last place I want to be when it gets dark is in the middle of the fucking forest. This is the worst hike I've ever done. This place absolutely fucking sucks. It's horrible. Scale of 1 to 10, I would give Tri-State Trail at best a 2, and that's fucking pushing it. So, Tri-State Trail, fuck you for wasting my time.